Kathy Bisbee, and I'm here in Hollister at Mars Hill, a coffee shop downtown on Main Street on election night, talking with candidates who are still waiting to hear the results. And we're here with Darren Thompson. Welcome.
Thank you.
We're glad to have him here, and we're going to have some special guests actually ask him some questions. They're part of our CMAP program, our media literacy class at Rancho San Justo Middle School, and it's a 7th and 8th grade enrichment program. They've been learning all about interviewing candidates and talking to people on camera. So I'm going to turn it over to them. First of all, with me is Allie.
Hello.
And Allie, what question do you have for this candidate who is running for
Sheriff? What's your plan for sheriff if you win?
My plan is to pay close attention to the health of our agency and produce the best deputy sheriffs and correctional officers and support staff that we can and get them ready for anything that comes up in our community.
Okay. How do you feel when you found out about your supporters' signs being taken off their lawns that supported you?
You know, it was very frustrating to have our signs taken from my supporters because we have to pay for them and so it costs money. And also, our supporters want to have the signs up so they can show their neighbors and their friends and family who they're supporting. So when the signs disappear, it makes people who pass by wonder if the candidate has lost support or not. So it's very frustrating, and I'm hoping that that kind of activity will slow down.
If you lose this race, if you could only say one thing to Ricci, what would it be?
Do the best that you can do. Make us proud, and listen carefully to the community.
Thanks, Allie. That was great. So I think Israel has a question as well.
Yes. What inspired you to run for sheriff?
I've spent my whole adult life and much of my childhood serving the needs of others and identifying ways to help people. And so this was a new way for me to help this community, and that's what inspired me to run.
Thank you.
I have a question for you. What do you think the biggest issue has been in this race for sheriff for San Benito County?
I don't know if I could put my finger on the single largest issue, but I do know that based on the questions that I've had, people are very concerned about the growth of our gang population and the increase of gang activity. They're very concerned about Second Amendment rights, the right to own firearms in the community, and they're concerned about the budget. Oh, and one other really, really big one. People are very interested in the motorcycle rally, so we're going to have our hands full as those two groups try to work it out in the future.
Great. So it looks like you have a little bit of a lead right now.
Yeah, I was excited to hear the first report that we've got about an 8% lead, and certainly I'm not comfortable with that. I think that my opponent could close that gap really quickly. So we're pretending as if we have no lead at all and just keeping our fingers crossed.
Well, good luck tonight. Best of luck. Is there anything else you want to give as advice to these young people who are looking at learning a lot about media and maybe political office?
You know, I'm excited to see that you guys are taking on this challenge, and get used to challenges because that's what life is one after another. But this is a great opportunity for you to learn about media and also to learn about how our nation's politics work. You start locally and spread out. It's all the same idea as you grow up.
Great words of advice from candidate Darren Thompson, who's running for San Benito County Sheriff. And great questions from our youth media program at Rancho San Justo Middle School. We'll be reporting again from some of the political parties out here in San Benito County. So stay tuned at www.cmap.tv or on Channel 20.